anyways, we have now entered the honest portion of this podcast. And this is where Ashley's about to be in the hot seat.
I love honesty. Honest girl.
We're going to get her to be real honest about all the things. About marriage, her friendships, her castmates, and I need you to be messy. Act like you are on the green screen talking shit.
Well, I talk shit to, you know what's so crazy about my castmates? A lot of them talk shit in confessionals. I talk shit all the time.
Confessionals in your face.
They face.
It's like, well, I said what I said over there. I'm going to say it here.
Of confessional gangsters.
Oh,
wow.
She said not Twitter fingers, but confessional gangsters.
I be watching like, bitch, you would have never said that shit to my face.
Well, let's start it off. You guys who are fans of and have been tuning into Love and Marriage DC, there was about a 1.5 to 2 year break, y'all. This is not season 3, though it seems like it's season 2.5 or a continuation of season 2.
To be.
Now, where there's a couple that was only on season 1 that is no longer on season 2.
Yeah.
I did want to ask you before we start all of the relationships.
Yeah.
Do you still talk to Monique? And is there any sort of relationship there? And did you reach out when you saw that her and her partner filed for divorce?
Chris was with Quick and I.
Yes.
And Winter, her new boyfriend. We were all together for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Is there too soon to have a boyfriend after a divorce?
So, no. Chris wasn't there with a girlfriend. No. Winter has a divorce. I don't. There's a lot going on. She has a boyfriend, but she has a boyfriend. So it's so funny. She has a boyfriend that you guys are going to see on the show.
Oh,
that's not the boyfriend she's with now. So that's how much time has passed.
Okay, wow. She's definitely let us know how reality TV works.
Yeah, so they've been broken up now for like 10 months.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then her new guy they've been together like almost a year now. Like, so this how much time has passed.
Oh,
it's wild.
Okay.
But yeah, Chris was with us on New Year's Eve, and it was a good time. He came over. My birthday was in October. He came over for that. I told you Karen from Housewives that came over for my birthday in October. The Grand Dame. Monique, when you guys found out, we already knew.
Okay.
Which is usually how that goes.
When right before we started filming season 2, Monique said she was not coming back.
Okay.
We had like a dinner for her birthday, and she said she wasn't coming back. And then like 2 weeks later, it like dropped like, oh, Monique and Chris, are they separated? Whatever. Then her and Chris did this video.
Yeah, which was so strange.
And then she told us she was coming back. So up until 3 weeks into us filming, we thought she was coming back. Like she would, she was supposed to be at my house for stuff. She would be texting us during scenes. Like she didn't have a sitter or whatever. I'm like, Monique, you have 3 nannies. Like, what are you talking about?
Wow.
But yeah, so I haven't really talked to when they officially filed. I talked to her a little bit, but we do talk to Chris more.
Okay. And then before we get into just all of what we can expect this season, the drama, and then we want to evergreen these conversations too, so that people who don't listen can stay in touch or keep up with the conversation. I hit up my homeboy.
Oh.
Who, I'll tell you off here. And to really figure out which questions, we should ask you.
Okay.
And there is a new couple on from Ready to Love, Joy. And you and her do not have the best of a relationship.
We don't have any type of relationship.
Oh. So I wanted to ask you that because this is where I want to evergreen the conversation, because the conversations have been had about me and my other co-hosts. We see it happening across the field. You are now having to show up to work and shoot scenes.
Oh, I show up
with someone who
she doesn't show up to work. That's the thing. So we I think so when they were on Ready to Love, their season ended right as our first season was coming on.
Okay.
That was her job. So she was in Mexico while we were on a live. She told me she was from Baltimore. We started talking offline. I was like, oh, cool. Like, I didn't know you were from Baltimore. We were talking.